I hadn't really been planning to do anything else, but the situation was somebody approached me, and this had previously been a bakery. Actually, funnily enough, this premises at 3 Middle Street has been a bakery for generations, really. This is where Leyden House used to be, which was one of the first Galway family bakeries, and then it became the Oven Door, which was here for 30 years, and now we have kind of carried the baton into the 21st century. So it's lovely to think that we're a little bit woven into the fabric of the bakers in Galway, really, you know. When the opportunity first arose to open up somewhere here, it never really dawned on me to put anything but a bakery in here. And then I thought about all the times I've been away and where I would go when I was away, and it was always kind of a first port of call, because we all became part of that Airbnb generation where it was cheaper, more accessible for us to travel, but not stay in the big hotels where you got your breakfast included, all this kind of thing. So it was making the traveller kind of go out into the street searching for the locals where they went for their breakfast, whether it was a pie in your hand or a sausage roll or a cinnamon bun or wherever it was. And I always found myself gravitating towards the local baked goods. So when the opportunity arose to open something here, number one, it was always going to be a bakery, and number two, there was always going to be a cinnamon bun on the menu. So then it was just a matter of refining it, you know. And it's funny, you know, because I'm not a trained baker. So I really, you know, we work as a team here. That's really important to note, that everybody brings something to the party. So like somebody might come up with the best filling, somebody else might come up with the best pastry, but putting it all together is what makes the product as beautiful as it is now. I think the thing for me at the minute is we're kind of constrained by our space here, because really, it'll be 2 years mid-May. So we weren't even a full year in business when COVID struck, which was, you know, it really, you know, it kicked the knees from under us like every other, you know, person in the business. Now, the only thing is we were able to keep going because we were deemed an essential service. Bread is an essential to everyday living. And I think in some ways COVID made people kind of reassess. You know, before people would be saying, oh God, a £5 for a loaf of bread, are you mad? Whereas now, especially with the sourdough explosion, people are going, Jesus, it took me 2 days to make a loaf of bread. It should be much more than €5. But what we're doing is an artisan product, you know, and I want it to be accessible, so I don't want it to be too expensive. I want people to be able to come and grab a coffee at the Hatch and grab a nice piece of cake or whatever. But, you know, maybe down the road, what we'll be looking at is a more, maybe a commercial unit with some more holes in the wall. Yeah. That would be kind of where I would be aiming to go.